Sorry, the fuck? Where did the spider go?
I don't know. I was just trying to save it at work.
So you approach the spider.
I approached, because that's one of my tasks. I point myself at work as I save spiders and I release them outside. I do that, and there's a little spider crawling around, and the patient was about to exit. I didn't want the spider to get squashed by the patient's foot, so I scooped it up, I let it go in my hand, and then it fucking crawled off fast, and I could not find it on my person. So the whole rest of the day, I felt little bits of movement every now and then. I'm like, could be the spider, could just be my hair moving. I don't know. So I guess I just was wondering if maybe I was not alone in that.
You are. You're very much alone in that. Like most people, scared or not of spiders, something. If you lose fire, people are usually stripping and throwing stuff and patting themselves down. But you're just like, oh, okay.
It's part of me now.
I guess we're homies.
Dear God.
I was proud of that moment. And
The spider and I are one.
Yeah.
Did you ever find the spider?
No.
What?
Are you wearing the same clothes?
I've showered and changed. It was like a few days
Yeah,
ago.
wear scrubs, huh?
Yeah, I wear scrubs, and then we wear these overgowns over top of our scrubs.
Yeah.
So it's probably in one of the garbage bags of laundry that I have to do. It's just gonna die in the wash now. I tried to save it.
I mean, I'm sure it's moved by now. It hasn't been. If you haven't done laundry yet.
It's in a garbage bag.
Is it a sealed garbage bag?
No, it's loose flopping around. It's still,
Probably got the hell out of there.
I hope it did. I hope it did. Someone's got to do it.
Actually, no one really has
yeah.
to do it. No one really has to do it. They're not extinct. They're not at risk. They're not endangered.
They are in plenty.
Yep.
But
If they got together, they could eat us all.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just eat flies.
If they
don't
got a
just eat flies.
consciousness, they could eat us all.
Their mouths aren't big enough.
To take bites?
Yeah.
They bite. They
I
can
guess,
bite.
okay.
Little bites?
Spiders in Australia, that's one thing.
Okay,
I would
imagine
never fuck
there
with
were
those. I would
enough.
never fuck with those.
All the
If you're
spiders
whole-
in the
If
world
you had like a patch,
outnumber
whole
us and they
person
could eat
is
us all.
covered in
Yeah.
them.
like even if you had just enough to cover like this patch, right? And they all bite at the same time. They're gonna start removing skin, and they could.
Oh god, it's disturbing.
Mm.
But you can just bloop, flick them off.
But why would you do that?
Oh, those are awful.
Killing it.
I see what you're doing there. You got me to talk about flicking off spiders.
Yeah, it's better than flicking off your bean.
Is it better than that? I feel like it's flicking
Why
off
are we
your
playing?
bean.
Why am I? Okay. I am in view. God damn it. I couldn't even
Just
hide from
drink
that
your
one.
drink. Drink your drink. I once found meth in my purse that someone gave me.
Oh my goodness. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of A-tsms.
Ha. Heisenberg over here.
I did my job. I'm
still processing.
So, is that a true story? Yes?
Yeah, it's a true story.
Are you going to tell us? Like, is there an actual story that goes with it, or you just found one? Like,
No, it's my ex's dad liked to make purses, and he gave me one of his purses as a, here you go, thank you for dating my son. And I found meth in it because he used to have a meth addiction.
Thank you for dating my son.
No, I made up that part.
I don't know. Meth addicts be meth addicts.
It could have been his saying, "Hey, there's a little something here. Like, I appreciate you."
Partner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's passed on. R.I.P. He left the station.
Wait.
Oh yeah, the dad.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I looked in there and I'm like, that's meth.
Wait. Also, how do you know?
How do you
I don't know. Okay, I didn't. I showed my ex, and the ex was like, yeah, that's meth. I'm like, okay, cool.
He's like, I got a spoon.
He's like,
Let's go.
Yeah.
We're gonna lock ourselves in here. We're just gonna fuck until we're raw.
Oh my god.
I don't know how it works.
that's exactly what we did.
No. I threw that shit away. Threw it away and moved on and forgot about it until I just thought about it just now.
Interesting.
So you're welcome.
I've never encountered.
I've never either. I've seen it on TV, but that's about it.
Yeah. And I hope I never do.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
I'm worried about ever finding like other like I've seen drugs, I've seen coke and other, but like to me like methamphetamine is just a little too. It's too out of my area code.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Jeez. I think I also walked behind someone smoking it. I still don't know what it was, but it was a smell I've never smelled since, and it smelled like horrible.
Were you in San Francisco at this time?
This is when I was living in Hollywood. I was trying to do. I was trying to do my. I was walking to my fucking laundry. I was trying to go to the fucking laundromat, and there was a halfway house that I lived next to. And I just remember him walking, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Like I was trying not to breathe it in.
Question:
I don't know why
you
people
lived in
want
Hollywood. You live close to actual Walk of Fame, right?
it. It was right there. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
Walk
you
of
telling
Fame,
me.
side street. Bam! I lived right there, and it was right there.
I
It's
remember
really
you telling
dirty.
me.
It's a really dirty sidewalk.
Oh, absolutely. That place is gross.
Yeah. Ran into a lot of tweakers.
Yeah, a lot of prostitutes.
It was like extreme.
I had no cash.
Yeah, prostitutes, tweakers, and then super fucking rich people.
Yeah. It was definitely the like, hey, look at the glitz and glamour, and then like literally the next street over, it's just like, here's all the other shit.
Here's what reality looks like.
Yeah.
And I was like, huh, that's a shock.
Yeah, it's a major shock. It's quite depressing.
It is, because you literally have like some of the richest people in the world over
Lambos
here,
everywhere.
yet they're not doing anything to help essentially their community. Even though like my community ends on this block.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
where
like,
the
come on.
gates are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything else, like, they don't care about it. I mean, I'm sure they drive past her and they're like, oh, this thing, they turn a blind eye. But it's like, dude, do something about it.
Yeah, drive past people dead on the sidewalk.
Do you think that people learn to see that and be like, just let me just make my...
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Or do you think they just learn to not even see them as people? Because there's some history has shown us that we're very good at not seeing people as people.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah.
It's fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't want to make money enough where I don't see people as people anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see.
yeah. I mean, you're. I
I'm
don't think
halfway
with
there.
you, I don't think it has anything to do with money.
Yeah. I was like, I'm halfway there.
The money would be nice, though.
Yeah. Help my friends out, help my family out.
Yep. All right. On this episode, we're gonna be talking about things in the past that we used to partake in that would probably wreck and destroy the youth of today, or things that they would not understand or survive. Yeah. Who wants to?
Orgies, man. I mean, I'm just kidding. No.
They don't want to kick us off with the first thing they got.
Honestly, are we talking like
It could be
pre
let's
2000s
say,
or when we were like in our teens?
I'll say teens and lower, I guess. Just anything, like, I mean, if before you're an adult, let's just put it that way.
Honestly, I think parents in general is just easy like
Easy,
my parents back. If my parents back then
Yeah.
had kids
now,
me or now, the
different.
me that would be me today, the teenager me would not survive.
Yeah,
They'd be beating the hell out of me.
yeah.
Like, I just couldn't handle it. I think my family in general would not, like, if we were younger or whatever, our families could not survive.
Couldn't survive you.
No, I think the young the young me would not be able to, or no,
So
anyone younger, like for example, the coworkers that I live with could not handle my family because, and I think you kind of maybe had this happen. I feel like that's a minority thing. We would bully the shit out of each other until you were bulletproof.
oh yeah, definitely. Like
It's just like we are your therapy, and the way you're gonna get through this shit is because we're gonna find your insecurity and needle it,
we definitely
keep going until you build that tough skin, and nothing that people say can bother you.
Yeah, me and my siblings and cousins, we're professional shit talkers.
Yeah,
we'll go back and forth. Like you see me interact with Jeremy on stage,
exactly.
we'll go back and forth and that was just our upbringing. Our dads, our uncles, they'd do it too, and just make fun. They'd poke fun at you, poke right back. And it's
you find the one thing and you just keep going at it.
But it's fun to us. It was
yeah, because as soon as it was like that. Hey, I love you.
Yeah,
and I'm willing to give you shit, so you better give me shit back.
Yeah.
And I only do it if I love you, because I could tell that my mom didn't like someone because she wouldn't
talk.
She was very respectful. Yeah. She would always talk very polite, and she would never they would do something stupid, and she would never call them out on it. I was just like, they don't like that person.
Yeah,
got it.
It's funny, whenever me, my brother, and my older sister would be together around other people, we'll just start going at it.
Yeah.
And people think, "Oh my god, what are you guys okay?" And we'll be like,
"Dude,
we're great." Y'all are mean. It's how are we mean? This is love. We'll be having a blast, and you guys are in a full blown argument. It's no, we're not. This is how we interact. We know we're chill after this.
Yeah.
No hostility. Not an ounce of hostility. Just how we communicate. We're having a good time. We're laughing as we do it.
Yeah,
but other people they receive it differently than we do.
Yeah, basically humor in general, or just the way my family interacted back then with anybody today. That's just oh my god, they're gonna cause trauma. Man, I'm fine.
Yeah.
there's all this stuff going on around lately about men and their or just families in their late 30s or 40s, people around our age. And it usually happens to be, again, I consume a lot of Latin social media. So it's oh, you're such a great, your parents raised you right. And the following picture is it's the parent with a belt. I'm yeah. You F around and find out. And boy, did you F around.
We now suffer from this horrible disease called respect for your elders.
Yeah. You fucked around 3 times and you learn not to do it anymore. At least that's for me.
What is something that kids today wouldn't survive?
Kids would not survive. So waiting situations, waiting in line, waiting for your appointment, waiting to be called.
Patience. They don't have patience.
Patience, because we didn't have a phone to stare at. We just had our person, ourselves, maybe a magazine if we're lucky, imagination, and then when you're waiting, you have to stare, but make sure you're not staring into someone else's stare.
I didn't have that problem. Again, blind.
Oh, well, see,
Well, because my thing is I don't know.
We're good at waiting.
Sometimes I couldn't if I'm spacing out, oh, what are you staring at? I was you're mean mugging that person. I was what person? The person over there. I was over where? Over there. I was I can't see their face.
Nice.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Nice.
Yeah.
So, kids could. Oh my god! Imagine kids now going to Disney back then without their phones.
Yeah, couldn't do it.
I as an adult, I don't want to go to Disneyland. It doesn't harken oh my god, I miss Disney.
It doesn't.
I mean, it's been a minute since I've been. The last time I was with you.
Yeah, when I was living down there.
It was 10 years ago now.
I haven't been in 15. I haven't been in 13 years.
Oh, so around the same time.
Okay, no hate, but can we just the adults that are obsessed with Disney?
Disney adults.
Why?
Because that's how they're raised.
Because Disney adults believe in a happy ending. I mean, so do I if I go to Asian massage parlor.
Right.
Have you?
What? I'm not addicted to them. I didn't kick the habit years ago. Golden Dragon, shout out. Miss you. San Francisco, why you gotta be that way? Taking all the good shit.
Oh god.
Was the dragon flame the special?
Yeah. I'm just gonna drink.
You do that.
Fire spitter.
But yeah, Disney adults, man. I don't know. Like, life is messy. It's not perfect. Why give away all your money to give yourself the facade that everything's okay?
Because
not.
that's their escape.
Yeah.
What's your escape?
I have to create a new escape.
I know. That's why I asked.
Hanging out with my cat, petting my cat Zelda,
Mm-hmm.
calling my sister.
Never mind.
Nope. No euphemisms there. Okay.
I stopped myself. It was low hanging fruit. Stuff with you. I saw the look in your face. You're like, one of us is gonna say it.
Moving on. Waiting for your shows to air. We
What?
had to wait for our shows to air on the television.
Yeah, I was talking to
Holy
a
shit,
friend,
right.
my coworker. Hey, you remember TV Guide? The TV Guide channel. It would just scroll. It's like, oh, this show is on at this time.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to.
Yeah.
And then if you miss it, it's like, oh, now I gotta watch this whole thing again.
And then if there's a show that's on, and then like your parents or your sibling or whatever, they have another show at the same time, someone's gonna win, and then you're just stuck.
You know when that happened, what we used to do, and I'm pretty sure you all did. You commercial surf. It's a commercial.
Yeah.
Switch to that show,
Yeah,
and hopefully you caught it.
yeah.
And then when the other show went on commercial, you switch back to the other show.
And then you try to fill in the blanks.
Yep.
It's like, what did I miss? Okay, they're still talking about this where we left off. Okay, yeah. Commercial breaks. I mean, now there's ads for days on.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's the same thing with ads.
Yeah.
You couldn't skip them. You had to either just
You had to
mute
wait.
it.
2.5
Watch it.
minutes of ad
That's when you pee.
time. That's
Yeah.
go to the bathroom, go get your snacks,
Yeah.
Yep.
go punch your brother so
Yeah.
he leaves you alone.
And then you sprint back. Did I miss anything? Did I
Yeah.
make it?
Yeah.
Or it's on. It's
Or-
back on.
And I don't know if this happened to you guys, or you run to the bathroom and then when you come back, your mom's sitting there and you are.
Different channel.
Yep.
She's watching her own
And
show.
she's like, bro, I just went to the bathroom. I thought you were done watching it. I was like, well, can you change it back? No, I'm watching this now. I was like,
It's like, do you see the time? Like,
was like,
it's still the same half hour. I got 50 more minutes.
I was like, but
I want to watch Darkwing Ducks.
the Green Ducks. Nice.
Darkwing Duck.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, I'm waiting for your show. I don't think
Yeah.
it's to do that. I mean, even now it's hard for me to do it because I just let a season end and I'll binge the shit out of it.
That's the other thing.
Yeah.
Binging.
Binging is a
Binging
thing
is
now.
now a thing.
Yeah. That
Binging
did
is a
not
thing now.
exist.
You couldn't do if you missed your episode that week.
Yeah.
You won't see it.
Wait a year till the rerun.
Yeah.
And if you like Dragon Ball Z, it was like, all right, they killed fucking Frieza, and then they would start all over again.
Let's start from scratch, even though there's more to be shown.
You're
they
like, he
start-
turns Super Saiyan. What happens? Nope.
Nope.
Start it all over again.
Here's Raditz. Guess what?
Yeah. God damn.
Yeah. Jeez.
They would kind of binge, like they would show hella Twilight Zone episodes back to back. or
You're talking
whatever.
about an old ass show though. Already.
Yeah. So that already
I remember
had
that.
that already had reruns.
Yeah,
So,
it was
yeah,
already
it could-
obviously
it
stopped
was
selling
already-
it
decades
was
before.
syndicated, so they could just
Yeah.
show it whenever.
Yeah,
Yeah, if
syndicated.
It's like me
There's,
saying I Love Lucy.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I would watch that.
Golden Girls.
Oh my god,
I
underrated.
love. I've been rewatching Golden Girls. It's so good,
Underrated.
so underrated.
Yeah.
But did you know that thanks to I Love Lucy, we have Star Trek?
Explain.
Yeah. Please explain.
This is too white for me.
I need Clay, my buddy Clay, to explain this because I forgot exactly. But like it's the same. Like it was filmed at the same studio, and then Ricky Ricardo is whatever his real name is. I forgot his real name in real life. Desi Arnaz.
Yes.
He created the idea of having multiple cameras to film like a sitcom. Like he changed sitcoms forever.
Yeah.
It's genius.
Yep.
Anyways.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a random fact.
That was a random fact.
Good job.
You're welcome.
Yeah, give her a point.
Dodgeball.
What?
Dodgeball.
Oh, absolutely not.
Dodgeball.
Dodgeball.
And
Absolutely
Foursquare.
not. Dodgeball and Foursquare. And see, here's the thing. You guys got to play those, like, pretty much as you were growing up. As a Mexican, we didn't have dodgeball.
What'd you do?
God, there's a myriad of games that were not meant for... They would... The reason why I think half my bodily issues happen is because I beat the hell out of myself when I was a youngin'.
Did you, was it,
So I came here when I tail end of my 12th year of life. So I turned 13. So I started 7th grade here. So dodgeball was not really a thing anymore for me. In 7th grade, if it rained, you did sports inside. Foursquares. I only learned about that one because of my younger brother, Yuli.
More of I mean, I guess that would be your middle school-ish, maybe late high school.
And
it was an elementary school for me.
Yeah, exactly. It was elementary school for a lot of you guys.
Yeah.
So, but I've seen dodgeball and I've played it. I used to work at a place called Super Frank's Fun Adventure in Pleasanton. R.I.P. that place.
Super fun time.
And,
I used to go there after high school.
And we would play dodgeball with the kids for parties. And my youngest brother was an evil person, and he would just take kids out because he got paid for that. So this was, mind you, about 10 years ago. So it was still fair game.
Yeah.
Nowadays, we do that, we get fired.
Yeah.
So
before everybody was sensitive, I thought Red Rover.
Oh,
Did you ever play Red Rover?
I have a bad memory of Red Rover.
Yeah.
I was living in Tracy at the time. We were playing Red Rover. I was in 1st grade. I've always had sweaty fucking... Well, they aren't as sweaty now, but I always had sweaty hands.
They're not
and we were like
now.
doing... No, I was
Totally
still in
sweaty later
kindergarten. So we were like with our 5th grade buddies and playing Red Rover. And like I had to hold hands. And then my buddy, she was like disgusted and she talked to her classmate. She's like, her hands are sweaty. Can you hold our hands instead? I'm tired of holding your sweaty hands.
Okay, explain Red Rover.
That was the last time I played it.
Yeah,
Please.
Red Rover.
Teach me.
Yeah, so basically there's one person who's
Do the chant.
I gotta explain.
Okay.
You got a group of people who link their arms together.
Okay.
Or hold hands, link their arms, whatever.
In a circle?
No, just a line.
line.
Straight line. And then
What is happening?
they say, Red Rover, we call someone over. And then that person goes out and they have to
Break the
full on
line?
sprint and try to break through the line.
So you clothesline people?
Yeah. So they're not other than what you're holding your hand down.
You flop around the whole line. You're going like the whole line's going like this.
I've never done it like that. Everybody's usually straight because you have a harder grip. So the people of the line, their goal is to not lose grip.
The competitive edge right here. She's like, let's just have fun. No, we're not listening.
Not to let them get through.
I remember getting whipped around.
Yeah. So were you sprinting?
No.
So, okay, are you confusing it with Crack the Whip?
Oh, maybe I am.
Because that's a whole nother game.
Oh, maybe.
So, which we'll get to that one.
Okay.
So, Red Rover, you just try to break through the line. And so, they stopped that because, people will, end up with, broken wrists and stuff. People legit got injured.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But people still did. We did that on recess.
Right.
And people were, it was an everyday kind of thing.
I'm going to show you some of my high school, some of my games when I was a youngin'.
Okay.
And I feel bad for showing you this, but on the other hand, I'm like, yeah. Here. Yeah. So I just sent over some of the games that we played when I was a kid. These are teenagers. You can see the graininess of the thing. I don't know how old this is. If you're my age and you grew up playing this and all of a sudden you feel the harken and playing that again, don't do it. We're old. Our shit hurts.
Let's go El Chinchilla.
Chichileguas.
Okay, alright, let's see what the fuck you're doing.
Bro.
Okay, so it's basically like a extended leapfrog.
Yeah.
I know we used to try to clear people, but not just keep popping on the pile.
Yeah, we just get piling it up. So here's and the main rule. And the main goal was like you had your most athletic person go first because they had to call it and they had to jump the furthest. So when you had your teams, you had the fat kid just holding on for dear life, and everyone else, human centipede. Yeah. Many farts were shared.
Oh, I bet.
And everyone else would just be like, okay, so I can clear about 3 people. Okay, cool. How many can you clear? I can clear this. You had the tallest and the more athletic people go first, so that way the chubby fat kid would go at the end. So it was a strategy to this. Grew up in the 80s, so bear with me. If you lost or if you fucked it up for the losing team, or if you fucked it up for the team, we would, if you were the actual fuck up, you would get polled, and if you don't know what that means, is the opposing team and even your team would grab you, split you, and then into a pole, and that's first.
Jeez.
Polled?
Yeah.
Like there would be a.
There's a pole, there's your legs, and sorry, wrong finger. There's a pole, there's your legs, and you go boop.
Why?
Because we're evil.
They're evil.
Oh my god.
Evil. That's probably why I don't have kids. It's not that I don't want any, I just can't have it. Hey, it worked for a reason.
Alright, let's check out this next one that you sent to us.
Wild. Okay, what were the girls doing while you dudes were doing this?
Skipping rope.
Okay. Yeah.
This is burro castigado. Similar. There's always a leapfrog. There's a whole bunch of sayings. This is this might be the long version of this, and I apologize if it is. You can skip it at any time. It was not only a tongue twister, so you have to say the tongue twister before you jumped over the person.
Wow. And
you have to leapfrog them and jump over. If you fucked up, you became the burro, which is the dude sitting there. Obviously, they fucked up. You're supposed to hop over the person.
Yeah, that's not.
I don't hear them saying the things.
Oh, there you go. See? They're saying the little saying.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's how you're supposed to do it. Yeah, like that. So essentially, as you get to the higher the level, or the higher the number, because you go up to 11, not 12. As you get to the 12th number, you have to leapfrog the person literally standing up.
Oh,
so you have to do a vertical leap.
I own this game.
Well, yeah, my fucking daddy loved it so that he is. I was like, yeah. So see, if you knock him over, you lose. If you fall, if you fuck up the same, you lose. Yeah, you can on the video right there. See, there were other ones where like
his poor thighs.
I wish I remember all the things, but we played this nonstop. All the kids in the block, we played it nonstop because it was funny.
Yeah.
And I was athletic enough to vertical leap over people and stuff like that. So that was the kind of shit that we dealt with. And then the last one, both of you have met Hugo. Have you noticed that he's missing a little piece of eyebrow?
Yeah.
That's because of that game.
Oh,
Of the last game. Of the last video I sent.
Okay. So we got a couple.
So,
we haven't watched this one yet?
yeah, no,
Oh,
that one's
shit.
called Changais, and it's also in short version. So we have 2 sticks, and we used to grab my mom's or my grandma's oldest, most broken ass broom. Like, hey, we want to play Changais, and my grandpa would be like, "Oh, cut the stick. Let me go look for the broom," and he would cut it. You play with sticks. It might be a Mesoamerican carryover game. So from my Mexicas, and it's goofy. I don't remember all of it, but you essentially hit a stick with another stick. And again, there are rules. There are all these forms, and there's all this ways that you need to hit it.
What are you talking about? Stick? I don't see
So
any
it's 2
stick.
sticks, a bigger stick and a smaller stick.
I don't see any stick. I see them pulling legs.
Yeah, pulling
No, no, so you fast. Oh yeah, that was another one. Sorry.
Okay.
So that's what I did. Bodily harm to each other.
Fuck. So, like, they're all linked to each other.
Yeah,
and then
we're all
they're
linked to
trying
each
like-
other, and the person in front of you, or the person that has to pull the little, it's like pulling onions. And so the person that has to pull as many as they can. There's a time limit. There's an allotment of tries. So it's just like, let's see what we can do with each other, against each other, for each other.
Okay.
Brutal.
Well, let's check out these sticks.
And this is why my brother has a scar.
31, 39.
Whack!
Pegué bien despacito, valió roña.
So that's part of it. That's like the second or third setup. You have to do certain tricks with the sticks and hit them. I do think because of the name that one is very like Mesoamerican game. I might have just carried over.
Oh, okay.
That was fun. I want to play that. But I don't want to get
I don't trust you playing this. I don't care if I'm around you or not. Don't want you.
My brother's got the like queer eyebrow because
this game.
yeah, it was so on the original one,
You got sticked.
the original version of it. My brother, there's a group of people, and my brother didn't want to move because he didn't want his turn to be skipped. He didn't want to be skipped, and we all warned him, "Fuck out of the way," because we swim this thing. It's gonna come back. Kept telling him. He kept saying no. What happened? Swing the stick, and my best friend from childhood whacked him right in the eyebrow. And we had 1, I was mad because we had to stop playing. 2, he was bleeding, and we had to go tell my grandma. And 3, my best friend got in trouble because my dumbass brother didn't want to move. And I got grounded because I took sides. All right, so now that you guys know why I don't relate to a lot of what you guys played, you can see that we were maybe a little rougher.
Hardcore. Yeah, so, okay, after all that, explain Crack the Whip.
So,
oh yeah,
crack
part
the
left.
whip.
Sorry.
Basically, yes. So same thing. Your arms are all linked.
Yeah.
And basically, person in front is just running, and everybody just has to keep up. And the goal of the game was to fling people off.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was it.
Yeah,
No, we do that in wedding in Mexico.
Oh,
and his
really?
whole hand just
Yeah,
running.
sprint him on the groom.
Yeah, just
Oh,
So
gosh.
the bride and the groom are sitting on top of chairs with like the bride's tail,
yeah, okay.
and it's for good luck. And after that, you do the bouquet or the order, whatever. And everybody's fucking running around the entire wedding venue. There's plenty of
Hands
videos
linked?
of people crashing.
Like hands linked?
Yeah. There's even a song and everything.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Hardcore.
That was
Hardcore.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a
Mexicans are
scary
dumb.
one.
That's why like emotional trauma. You're like, you're Mexican. You're over 30. The fuck up. Sorry, I took you all on a trip.
No,
That was
good. That was
interesting.
good. You guys ever play Butts Up
Eh?
or Wall Ball? Wall Ball, Butts Up.
No,
No.
played Heads Up, 7 Up.
So, Wall Ball, Butts Up version. So, basically, there's a wall, right? or a wall. Like they even had, which is crazy because they like
Had
randomly
little
had.
booties or something.
No, they literally had like just walls, like
Yeah, for
just
wall ball.
for wall
Yeah,
ball.
yeah, I remember wall ball.
Okay, yeah. So the butts up version, which did like a daily activity, like we love this game. Like so, you know, you throw the wall at the ball, or throw the ball at the wall,
Right.
bounce, gotta catch it.
Right.
Right. So if someone didn't catch it,
They had to put their ass up.
they had to sprint to the wall so someone else doesn't catch it, and you would just
Fling
beat
it out.
them. Yeah, as
Yeah,
hard
see?
as you can.
See, black, brown, we hurt each other.
As hard
That's
as you
funny.
can. And it was intense. Like, so say she missed it, right? We could both go for that ball.
Yeah.
If I graze it and I don't catch it, and you end up catching it, I also have to run for that wall.
Oh, so it's anyone that
So
touches
it's anyone that touches it, whoever
doesn't
catches
catch
it and doesn't catch it, yeah,
Oh,
whoever catches it,
God.
you're beating someone in the
I
back.
might have played that in middle school. Okay, that makes sense.
There was another version. So that was one version. There was another version because it was kind of like house rules also.
Mm.
I forget what it was, but it had something to do with like people. So same concept, but people being on the wall, like facing the wall, like hands behind your back. And
Like a
a bunch of
fireman squad?
Yes. Yes.
I mean, that was we had a version of that, but like, obviously a lot of the versions that I have of those were like, oh well, we played soccer. And it's just like if you like we used to have little shootouts. Obviously, when you play in the streets, you don't want a goalkeeper, so you make the goal tiny
Yeah.
because ain't nobody diving in the streets. There's glass in there. But we had a rule that if you fucked up the goal, like if you just did not, if you were right there by the goal and I don't know where you just like beefed it, you like your whole team had to stand up and just crack the shot.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hardcore.
yeah. A lot of fights happen.
that was a great thing about.
But then the next thing you
When
did
we're
not
doing-
explain it.
No, there was never any fights. We just all accepted all these them the rules. Them rules. All right, like I messed up. All right, time to take my punishment.
Cover your nuts. Cover your nuts. That was a big thing. Just hey, cover your nuts because they be aiming for that.
Yeah.
Because they're
This is brutal.
stupid. God, we're stupid. Yeah.
What?
Our version of dodgeball was a bit ruder because it was only two people. There was like a line of folks, and then those two people would just beam you. But if you dodged the ball, whatever, if the other fool didn't catch it, everyone else who was waiting in line could run after the ball and just beam the other fool or catch it, and then they have to wait in line. I personally didn't like throwing it. I like
Dodging.
the adrenaline of dodging it.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh yeah,
Yeah, it was fun.
but that was that. I mean,
So I went through. So at the younger ages of dodgeball, I only knew one version of dodgeball. Like you one team here, throwing the ball, whatever. You get hit, you're out. You catch, or someone catches it, you're out.
yeah,
Then that's just game.
right.
Then got to, was it middle school? I forget. I know I definitely did it in high school. Basketball, like
That
whenever
makes
we'd have,
sense.
like,
That makes
whenever
sense.
we had. No, actually, we did it in PE. Also, we did it in PE in high school, where you get hit, you're out, but then you stand in the behind the opposing team. And if you get, like, so if the ball rolls to you and you get it, if you
beat 'em
hit
from the
someone, you get to get back
Oh,
in.
that's cool.
So
That's cool.
there's times,
Zombie.
yeah, it was zombie. I think that's what they call them.
Huh. Wait, that game
but-
is on the Switch. Dodgeball,
Is it?
NES.
Is
It's a video game. Oh, sorry.
But which was cool because then you had to like watch from like both sides.
Yeah,
or like remember that someone was out. It's like, oh, like, and you would, because you would know who the like more athletic kids were. So it's like, oh, I got to make sure they don't get the ball back so they don't get back in. But if I try to catch this ball and I miss it and someone else gets it, yeah. But still, same dodgeball, still trying to not get beamed in the face.
When you played dodgeball in elementary school, did you have? I remember we had yellow foam balls.
Oh, you sweet child.
Because they were trying to protect us.
We had the big old red balls.
The big red balls?
The big red balls. Got beamed in the face and left marks on your face. Textured balls.
You could smell the asphalt.
Yeah.
You can smell the ass too.
I remember getting nailed in the head in recess one day.
You
With
ever
one
played
of those.
kickball?
It was a kickball.
It was a kickball. This is what we played dodgeball with.
You played it with a kickball.
Yes.
Wow.
See, because I was playing.
Wow.
The few times that I played something similar to that, it was raining, and the PE teacher was just like, "I ain't got nothing. Play that." And I played it once. I only played it once, and I was just like, "This is kind of lit. Let me get after it." Like, no, we gotta do blah 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 testing. I was like, piece of shit. Can't give me a drug and then take it away. So, what I do, to bring it back to games and games that people wouldn't survive. Do kids now they play tag?
I'll say that was something on my list. Also, is tag specifically on concrete.
Yeah, you have the youngest.
Yeah, Lily and Pearl. I mean, they're in middle school now, so they're beyond that time of their life.
That bullshit. I played tag until I was so. Oh, I'm also a boy, so whatever. Not mature.
I mean, they do jujitsu. That's their rough activity. So you can't mess with those girls. They'll fucking take you down.
I just watched a video today.
Yeah.
There's a family that has a little girl in jujitsu, and they have a chokeout competition.
Oh yeah.
So whoever, little girl, she's like.
Who gets the most
7 or 8.
wins?
She's like 7 or 8 years old, and she'll just go behind like her uncles and just choke them out, and whoever like lasts the longest, like without tapping.
Oh, that's funny.
See, I'm dumb enough and proud enough that I would straight up pass out and shit myself.
Like what was the first guy? Like he was like, "Oh, I tap, whatever." He came back, and then he just like he actually like blacked out for a second. He's like, "Whoa, I can't hear anything right now."
Oh fuck!
You guys should do that.
I'm good.
Do that at the next gathering.
Oh my god!
And have money down.
who could stay in the longest?
Yeah, stay in the. Because that is a thing. The last time I did anything like grappling related, the
Happy fish.
No. The last time I did anything grappling related. So like that out. Sorry. God, I forgot we were actually shooting something for a second. Back to reality. Woo-hoo, sorry here. The last time I did anything grappling related, I remember the master telling us, as soon as you feel a little woozy, tap.
Mm-hmm.
2 things happen. 1, you start blacking out, and then oxygen to your brain is bad, or
lack of
the lack of oxygen to your brain. And 2, people are too proud that they pass out, and sometimes bodily functions just give out. So people have shot themselves.
Oh, shit.
So we learned that, and everyone, for the few weeks that we did a little bit of jiu-jitsu, because our taekwondo master was gone, we were very respectful of the fact that we could just make everyone shit themselves. And we're like, no, we're not about that life. We're in college now. We need to let people
not shit themselves
and have the rest of their day okay. Yeah. No brown tail.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And I know it can happen because I kind of did that to my older brother the last time we...
Poor you.
Well, he didn't shit himself, but he was a little woozy.
Okay.
Well, he was being an asshole.
So you took him down?
Yeah, I went all spider monkey on him. I was like, no, behave, sir. He was fine. I promise he was fine.
You sleep.
He needed a little. Hey, calm down. You're revving too hard right now.
Yeah, so,
No fighting allowed here, sir.
yeah,
VCRs
no,
VCRs.
and VHS. Kids could not handle.
they couldn't. Yeah,
Imagine
rewind.
Yeah,
Having to
rewinding.
rewind after you finish, or even to start, because some
To
people
start.
forget to rewind.
Evil motherfuckers.
I've been building a VHS collection. I have a VCR and a tube TV, and I go to Savers and I'll buy a VHS. And
So you're training your nieces?
yeah,
For
Yeah.
what?
to respect.
Like, you know what it was like in my
yeah.
day?
Yeah.
When
so-
I was your age, we had to go all the way to the store. It was called a Blockbuster.
Oh,
And that-
speaking of, yeah. Sorry to cut you off. Go on. I have
No,
something
go
to
on.
add.
No, I'm just making a story.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say So a movie would come out at Blockbuster. Okay, we're gonna go rent it Friday night. You show up, all the copies are gone. You're not
Yeah.
seeing that movie tonight.
Yep. Yep.
That's why you ended up seeing the same movie over and
Over and
over because Blockbuster would run out. Surprisingly enough, late 90s, early 2000s, when Blockbuster was still like almost at a tail end, they started getting a anime. And
They
your
did.
boy
They
was like, well, if this Disney movie is not available, let's watch this other animated movie. And my mom would be like, oh, it's a cartoon, it's nice. And then that's everywhere. I was like, it's nice. Eh?
I'm pretty sure that's how I got introduced to Studio Ghibli movies.
Oh, nice.
Just because
That's how I got introduced to Ninja Scroll. Yeah. Mom
Ninja
did
Scroll,
not appreciate that.
Oh, it's cartoon, Mom.
No, granted, she knew by that point that not all cartoons are created the same.
Mhm.
And there's some adult themes in certain cartoons because, again, my first like actual I fall in love with the show was Saint Seiya,
Mm.
unedited, like straight buckets of blood everywhere. So that's what I grew up on. I was maybe 5 when I started watching that.
Mm.
And every Saturday at 7 a.m., I will wake up early, very slowly and sneakily, and wake up my brother so they can go watch it. So she knew. And as soon as she found out that we were watching that show, because my babysitter, he was 17,
You know, watching it with you.
he was telling us about it.
By the way, confirms my aunt did remember watching Dragon Ball Z with me and remembered liking it when I was in elementary school. Like, I was like, oh, I keep meaning to ask you. She doesn't remember the show, but she does remember that we did it. And she's like, no, I really like that. And like, at the time, I was like, yeah. That's awesome. Like,
That's great. So yeah, so she knew, but that was another way that I got more anime in my life.
Nice.
Just because it's so much better than Disney movies sometimes.
it is.
Just
Most of the time, 90%.
Yeah.
yeah.
Remember
what-
popcorn TV? Like, going through the channels, and sometimes like through the popcorn you could kind of like see a
Define
channel
popcorn, sorry.
like the black and white screen.
Oh, like static-ish?
yeah, popcorn TV.
I usually just skip through those.
I would stare at it sometimes as a child.
This explains a lot.
To the surprise of no one.
Define child. Are we talking 32,
No,
33?
She straight up turns on her TV and looks for the static.
It's just a blue screen. I can't get the popcorn. It's not there. There's no
You need an
cable.
antenna.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so old technology they couldn't survive.
I think that also goes with patience.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Like I'm guilty of being on this bastard way too much. Imagine a rotary phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was before our time, but we were around it.
But
They were still
we
around.
know what it was.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I know at
I just
some
ate it
point.
myself.
My grandma had one, but you had one at your house?
In my grandma's house,
Yeah.
we had one.
Yeah.
And then after that, my mom's like, "Oh my god, we're getting a new phone," and you had to dial things.
Yeah.
You remember that transition?
Yeah. I was like, "Say what now?" She's like, "Yeah, you just dial the number." I was like a calculator? Yeah.
Question. Did you ever have a pager?
Nope, not allowed. Couldn't afford it anyway.
Okay, fair enough.
My dad had one like at his later years at work, just because like they weren't allowed to have phones because they're
Phones are
Yeah.
also like bricks.
in like off-limit areas, like stuff. Because he tested satellites before they went to space, and like if it was an emergency, we had to page him.
Yeah, my dad had a pager. I
My
specifically
dad,
wanted
my
to
dad
ask.
had a
I
pager.
specifically wanted to ask you just because you're old as shit.
Yeah.